afternoon. It's June 8th, Monday, about 1 o'clock. And I sat down to have my lunch at this rather antiquated shelter. So it's the start of a new week. Run you back a couple days. I got into Fontana Dam 2 days ago, June 6th. And when I got there, I was told I'd have cell service, but I didn't. So very quickly I roamed around trying to figure out where I could get it, but I couldn't find it anywhere. And so I asked a gentleman in the parking lot who was a section hiker if he could take me up the hill, etc., to get reception. And this gentleman who, he's my age, just over 40, and his name is Strider, that's his trail name, and he hiked the AT a few years ago. And he said, sure, get in the car, I'll help you out. Well, it turns out I couldn't get reception, or he couldn't get reception either with AT&T. I got Verizon. And doggone, he drove me a half an hour to Robinsonville, North Carolina, so that I could get reception to call the shuttle service to come and get me. And all I could do was buy him lunch at Wendy's to thank him so much for getting me there. And the shuttle arrived about an hour later to pick me up in front of the Ingles supermarket. But I guess my point is this, I over the weekend, on the evening of the 6th and the 7th, I took a zero at this, it's called a hostel, but it's really a house. But, there's a lot of trouble going on in the world, and certainly here in the United States as well. But man, it's so refreshing to be out here in this hiking community, because people look after each other out here. And there's a lot of good people out here. And they're generous, they're kind, and they look out after each other. So if you're looking for a bright spot out there, it's here, believe me. In rural America, out here in the hiking community, man, there's just good people. So that's what's making America great, I guarantee you. So the last 2 days, I was at this hostel that was really a house. Lonnie is the owner. Lonnie is shipping a package back for me today and a card back to Mom. And it's just the greatest easygoing, do anything for you type of guy. So today, I am slack packing. I got a day pack. He's got my pack, and he's going to meet me at a place called Statoa Gap, which is real close to where he lives. And he's going to meet me there this evening and bring me my pack. And then I'll stealth camp tonight, meaning I won't be at a shelter or with anybody else. But he's got a spot up there on the ridge that he told me he'll show me. I'll hand my hammock up there, hang my bear bag or my food bag, and that will get me 16 miles today. And then tomorrow, Tuesday, I'll do 14 miles to get to the Nantahala Outdoor Center, commonly referred to as the NOC. And Strider, the guy that gave me the, probably about almost 45-minute ride out of Fontana to get to Robinsonville, he had stayed there, and he said, well, it's just like a jail, only you got a light switch on the wall. So I'm here in my hiker room at the NOC. Now I'm going to show you just how huge this room is. Here's the front door. All right. Panning now around the room. There's the first wall. That's about 6 feet away. There's the going up to the second bunk, which there will be nobody in. I'll use the lower bunk. There's the second wall. That's 6 feet away. And then right here is the other wall. That's about 4 feet away. And now we're back to the front door. It does have a light switch. It does have AC. So that's cool. But that's what you get for 40 bucks at the NOC. What do you know? But it does have a restaurant or a place to eat, and it will have a shower. I won't do any laundry there. But hopefully it fits well tomorrow, and I'll try to get out early tomorrow morning, get up, rise early, and be on my way, and then get into the NOC early afternoon before the thunderstorms arrive. So weather-wise, it's pretty typical. The thunderstorms kind of build throughout the day, and in the mid-afternoon, late afternoon, they may start to pop. So the extent that I can get there and get to my destination before that, I'm better off. After the NOC, after tomorrow, the third day, I'll take off again, and I'll be on my way to Franklin, North Carolina. And that will take me 2 days. It's about 30 miles. And I hope to stay at a hostel called Chica and Sunsets. And the reason is I need to take a zero there because I need to get to the outfitter in town. I need a new pair of shoes. I lost the back corner of this boot, and you can't really tell, but there's duct tape on the bottom of this one. So I need some new walking shoes. And I'm told there's a gentleman there at the Outfitter, 76 is the name of it, and he is excellent at fitting shoes, so I really hope to be able to get to that. And that will be the next 4 days. And after that, once I leave Franklin, it'll just be another day or two before I get into Georgia. So right now I'm about 165 miles from Springer Mountain, which is my southern destination, in order to reach that and then go back up north to start the flip-flop going the other way. So that's the report for this afternoon, folks. A lot of stuff going on, a lot of stuff happening, and we continue to march on. Take care. Chihuahua Bald, just over 5,000 feet, June 9th, around noon. The NOC, Nantahala Outdoor Center, where you come to go rafting. It's also where you can get a beer. About to have my dinner here. June 11th, around 11:30. There's the river. That's where we started this morning. Way down there. We're over 4,000 feet now. As you can see, it's a heck of a view up here. One hell of a view. Thank goodness the sun, for the most part, was behind the clouds on the climb. Now it's coming out. June 11th, 1:30 in the afternoon. Wasser Bald Observation Fire Tower. Elevation 4,600 feet. It was worth the climb. Well, good morning. It's June 12th, around 9 o'clock. We're at Wayah Bald, W-A-Y-A-H. This is one of the best views, period. I don't know whose runway that was down there, but there's an airport way down there. Right through there, 113 miles, Greenville, South Carolina. You can see this is just absolutely spectacular up here. So we're in a fire tower, or some type of stone structure. There's two trails here, the AT and the Bartram Naturalist Trail. It runs 75 miles. Bartram does, Georgia to North Carolina. Together they run simultaneously together for a little bit. But as you can see, one heck of a view up here this morning.